to prevent cancer is much less than the cost to fight it. We're finishing off our Battle After the Blaze series by asking you to continue the efforts.
People in the Panhandle trying to cope with the destruction left behind by Hurricane Michael.
Rebuilding your life in a new country as a senior citizen. How one program here locally is helping dozens of refugees rebuild their lives in Kentucky.
And Rob Harris is revving things up this morning. He'll check out Freedom Hall before monster trucks run rampant later today. What a sight for fans of monster truck racing, Monster Jam in town.
I think we have to say he is not the one driving that right now.
No, because they're keeping it on the course.
Thanks for joining us here on this Friday morning. A Jeffersonville firefighter is opening up about his cancer diagnosis, hoping to reach firefighters across Kentuckiana before they're faced with the same battle.
This week, we've talked about the jaw-dropping number of firefighters who've fallen to cancer, a risk many weren't aware was related to their job.
Now, many of you have reached out to WHAS 11, sharing your own stories, your support, and asking how you can help. They respond to the call without hesitation, risking their own lives to save others.
I was one of those younger guys that thought that I'm invincible. Nothing's ever going to happen to me.
Bruce DeArk knows better now. He's in his 18th year with the Jeffersonville Fire Department, has climbed the ladder to deputy chief, and now manages 83 men and women, many with the same mentality he once had.
It is something that we really don't think about much,
Right.
until it gets to you,
He's talking about cancer, a threat to the fire service growing out of control. The link to more than 60% of firefighter deaths across the country. Years of exposure to carcinogens likely to blame.
It's still a shock to me to hear the words.
Chief DeArk was approaching his 50th birthday when he was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer.
When you hear those terms, you always think the worst.
But he faced the disease like any day on the job.
We told the doctor from day one that we're ready to fight. You tell us what we need to do.
He stayed positive and spends many days preaching prevention to anyone who will listen.
You can have all the tools in your toolbox that you need, but it's up to the person to use those tools to protect yourself.
Protections like getting scrubbed from head to toe at the scene of every fire before you leave, and changing into a second set of clean gear when you return to the station. There are 11 new practices in all. For DeArk, cancer screenings are top of the list.
We had a lot of guys get colonoscopies this year that may or may not have got them since my diagnosis.
Many of the cancers showing up in later stages without warning.
I don't know if I could have done anything different to detect, what I had. I really, as I think back, there's nothing that really would have made me go sooner.
The most concerning is firefighters are getting diagnosed in their 30s and 40s, well before the recommended age for screening.
I do plan on doing it soon.
Well, the issue is with your age, it's an insurance thing.
Local departments are doing their best to fund screenings regardless of age, but the budget is another battle, forcing many departments to pick and choose between wellness exams and better equipment. It's even harder for volunteers who make up a majority of the fire service. The topic is fueling conversations at the state and federal levels where funding is determined.
You can be really passionate about something until it's time to pay.
Joe Hurt says if you want to make a difference, make a donation or pick up the phone.
Ask your representatives, city council members, your mayors, your state reps and senators, how do you feel about firefighters' cancer prevention? And are you willing to put your money where your mouth is?
Local fire departments will tell you the cost to prevent cancer is far less than the cost to fight it. A fight Chief DeArk is ready to win.
I am here for a reason, to spread this word. I really believe that. I believe that, I think I've got a lot of life to live.
We want to thank Deputy Chief DeArk for sharing his story, his last treatment scheduled for this coming December. So some good news there. You can donate to be a sponsor to a number of organizations helping firefighters like DeArk fight this cancer. Take a look at our screen. The Firefighter Cancer Support Network helps those directly affected. The International Association of Firefighters not only advocates for firefighters on all levels, it trains and provides resources for cancer prevention. And there are the firefighter associations on both sides sides of the river. You can donate or be a sponsor to most of these organizations, and of course donate to your local fire departments. You want to call the fire station headquarters to see what is needed and what you can do. But again, wrapping up a big series this week, and a lot of information coming from this, Chris.
If you missed any of these stories, go to WHAS11.com. You can watch them now. At 6:30.